This MCQ explanation series is brought to you by Shomus Biology. Your success, our mission. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to our Shomus Biology channel to get more of these CSIR NET Life Science LSBT lectures for free.
Genetics questions. 1. A 9:7 phenotypic ratio. In the F2 generation of a dihybrid cross indicates what type of genetic interaction? Recessive epistasis, duplicate gene interaction, complementary gene action, dominant epistasis. Answer: complementary gene action. This ratio occurs when both genes require at least one dominant allele to express the phenotype. Otherwise, the result is the same as the double recessive. 2. What does a 1:1 phenotypic ratio in a test cross of a heterozygous plant indicate? The gene is located on the Y chromosome. The trait is polygenic. There is no linkage between the genes. The gene is autosomal and unlinked. Answer: the gene is autosomal and unlinked. A 1:1 ratio results when a heterozygote is crossed with a homozygous recessive in a monohybrid cross involving an unlinked gene. 3. In a Hardy-Weinberg population where the frequency of allele A is 0.8, what is the expected frequency of heterozygotes? 0.32, 0.16, 0.64, 0.48. Answer: 0.32, using 2pq with p e is 0.8 and q e is 0.2. The heterozygote frequency is 2x 0.8 x 0.2 x 0.3.
Are you enjoying these test questions? Then you can join our online mock test series from Shomus Biology. Download the app now or contact the given number in the screen.
2. 4. The presence of a bar body in a somatic cell implies which condition? The individual is male. The individual has Turner's syndrome. The individual has at least 2 X chromosomes. The individual is suffering from aneuploidy. Answer: the individual has at least 2 X chromosomes. A bar body represents one inactivated X chromosome observed in individuals with more than one X. CSIR 5. Which of the following is not a result of meiotic recombination? Genetic diversity, linkage equilibrium, physical exchange of chromosomal segments, mutation in exon-intron boundaries. Answer: mutation in exon-intron boundaries. Recombination facilitates genetic variability but does not inherently cause splicing mutations unless errors occur. 6. Which condition can result from non-disjunction during meiosis II? Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Turner's syndrome, normal disomic gamete. Answer: Down syndrome. Trisomy 21 can arise from non-disjunction in either meiosis I or II, with meiosis II involving failure of sister chromatids to separate. 7. If a trait passes from father to all daughters but never to sons, the trait is most likely autosomal, recessive, mitochondrial, X-linked dominant, Y-linked. Answer: X-linked dominant. X-linked dominant traits are transmitted from affected fathers to all daughters, who inherit the X, but not to sons, who inherit the Y. 8. Which statement best describes incomplete dominance? F1 resembles one of the parents. F2 shows 3.1 phenotypic ratio. F1 is phenotypically intermediate. The trait is X-linked. Answer: F1 is phenotypically intermediate. In incomplete dominance, the heterozygote exhibits a blend of parental traits with a 1:1 phenotypic and genotypic F2 ratio.
Hello future scientists and life science warriors. Are you preparing for the CSIR NET Life Science exam and feeling overwhelmed with what to study, how to practice, and where to start? Well, it's time to level up your preparation with the most loved online coaching platform, Shomus Biology. Join thousands of successful aspirants who trust Shomus Biology for expert-led guidance, crystal clear concept explanations and strategic preparation. From unit-wise mastery to exam-targeted practice, we've got everything you need under one roof. Want daily practice questions like the one you just saw? Get our daily CSIR NET practice page exclusively on the Shomus Biology app. Just download it from the Google Play Store and start your practice today. Need more support? We offer online test series, live online coaching, study materials shipped to your door. Just call us at 9804654228 and we'll get you started on the right path. This is more than just preparation. This is your launchpad to a career in science. So don't wait. Join Shomus Biology and let's crack CSIR NET Life Science together.